Welcome back. Let's get into our real business for today. Major battles and turning points 1968 to 1969. By early 1968, the Nigerian Civil War had transformed from a fast-moving military offensive into a brutal, grinding struggle for territory, survival, and global legitimacy. With Enugu fallen in 1967, the federal military government believed the war would soon be over. But Biafra reorganized, fortified its defenses, and mobilized civilians massively. What followed were some of the most decisive and devastating battles in African military history. The fall of Calabar, October 1967, opened the southeastern coastline to federal control. This allowed Nigeria to tighten the naval blockade and restrict food and medicine from reaching Biafra. In 1968, federal forces launched a three-pronged attack, from the north through Nasuka, from the west Onitsha axis, and from the south Port Harcourt. Onitsha's capture, loss, and recapture became symbolic. Biafran troops successfully defended it multiple times, but the city finally fell in March 1968, giving federal troops access to the Niger River. The most brutal campaign came with the fall of Port Harcourt, May 1968. Its loss cut Biafra off from the Atlantic Ocean permanently, leaving the landlocked enclave with almost no external trade route. In 1969, Nigeria launched Operation OO, targeting Oeriaba Umuahia, Biafra's heartland. This operation pushed Biafra deeper into starvation. However, Biafran engineers, working with almost no equipment, developed homemade weapons, including the locally fabricated Ogbonige feared anti-tank and anti-personnel explosive. These inventions slowed the federal advance and demonstrated remarkable survival ingenuity. One shock moment came in 1969 when Biafran commandos attempted to break Nigeria's oil economy by attacking the Escravos oil terminal, disrupting oil production temporarily. It was a reminder that the war was not merely about secession, it was about control of Nigeria's economic lifeline. By late 1969, federal forces captured Umuahia. Biafra's government retreated to Amici in today's Anambra state. The war was nearing its tragic end. The humanitarian disaster that unfolded during the Nigerian Civil War remains one of the worst Africa has ever seen. By 1968, Biafra was completely encircled. Federal troops held the coast, major cities, and supply routes. A land, air, and sea blockade cut Biafra off from food, medicine, and international aid. Starvation became a weapon of war. Images of starving children